morning, guys. How to start? You have a zoom in on my hairy legs. I'm sorry, I'm in my kitchen and my dirty hair. Well, I want to tell you today that I'm gonna take a break from Instagram. I have no idea for how long. Honestly, I really love Instagram. Like, I love posting pictures and stuff and like just talking with you guys. But I feel like I really need a break and like to just rethink about everything. It might be for 3 days, a week, a month, a year. Honestly, I have no idea. I just need to take time for myself. It's been very difficult to take that decision since I have Hoaka, and Hoaka includes like my family is working with me. I have like a bunch of employees and blah blah blah, and like it's really important to have the business going on for me, but more like for these people that just counts on me. As you may know, like my sister graduated and she's now fully working for Hoaka. My dad left his job for Hoaka, and like I feel like I have this pressure of like I need to keep doing Instagram for these people, but at the same time, like for once, I really need a break. So when I started on Instagram was like a positive thing. So for me, it was a motivation to achieve like what I wanted to do. So I was following a bunch of pages with like travel stuff because my dream was to travel, and it was really motivating me to work harder. And like for example, following girls with like hot bodies, like it was just having me working out and like doing my thing. It was really positive, and I feel like at this moment it was more like that for like most of the people on Instagram. But now like a lot of people came out with the message that like Instagram girls are fake, they just want you like to be jealous. People get kind of like mad at like Instagram girls for like if they were doing something bad, but it just depends on the way you see it. Like if it's not healthy for you, it's fine. If you're not able to find something positive in what you see on Instagram, you can just delete your Instagram and stop looking at this. But you don't have to convince everyone that Instagram is just negative, because for some people it was positive, but after hearing like that message that everything is fake, blah blah, people just started all believing in it. Maybe for some people it's real, but I feel like I take travel pictures. I'm really traveling. I mean, I'm not like taking a picture in my kitchen and then like I add a background to it, or like I don't know what do you find fake about it. It's a bit like I don't know. And when there's like for example, if I take a picture with a coffee but I don't drink it, like I'm gonna write it because I think it's funny. And also like it's photography, like it doesn't have to be like photography for Instagram. Every type of photography, it's always a bit like romantic, if I can say. Like it's I don't know, but I just like talking about it so you guys know that it's really just about photography. And I also have my Finsta that you can follow to see like random stuff of me, or like today you can see my hairy legs. I don't know if you can see it very clearly, but still. Instagram was really positive before, but now that these people came out with this message, I feel like everyone is kind of mad at like all the Instagram girls in general, like even more like because I post pictures in bikinis, which is like, oh my god, like she's so fake because of that, which has nothing to do. Like there's girls that don't post pictures in a bikini and like they're not honest on Instagram, and they just keep telling you how honest they are and blah blah, and like you don't attack them because they're not easy to attack, but it's so easy to attack a girl that posts pictures in a bikini. But like that has nothing to do with being fake or not. Like I don't get this. There's a lot of people being motivated from Instagram pictures. Like me, like what I'm doing right now is because I was stalking people who were traveling, and I kept looking at their pictures, and I was like, I really need to do something to get there, and that's why I work it so hard. Every time like we post something, like I'm talking for me, but also for like a lot of girls. Like for example, if I post something, people are always gonna try to turn this to a negative thing, and like they're just gonna play with my words. So for example, like once I was supposed to go to Brazil, and I booked my flight when I was in India to go right after, and like I didn't have the Wi-Fi in India. I was paying, it was expensive, blah blah, so I did it like super fast, and then like I couldn't go because I found out right after that I needed a visa, so I needed to cancel my trip after announcing that I was going on Instagram. And I said like, oh, I didn't know I needed a visa to go to Brazil, so like I need to cancel my trip, blah blah. And people were like, oh, you're underestimating Brazil, like you think Brazil is shit, like why would blah blah blah. Like that, having a visa has nothing to do. I mean, if you come from United States, you don't need a visa to go to Canada, and like people are not insulted. I don't get like. And then like I was against Brazil, which is a place where I wanted to go for so long, and like I kept talking so positively about it, and then like I became the one who hates Brazil, like for no reason, like I haven't been. um or like you might know, like yesterday I talked on Instagram about like, well, my stories are still up, so you can just go read it. um and so all these things, like it just always happens, like people are just trying to find like a way to make things negative. And like before, like it wasn't really hurting me because I was just like, okay, they're dumb. But now that when you get like a lot of followers, people are just all together, so they all message you together, they create like group chats and everything about like what you said, like how horrible this was. And like it's just very like, it's hurtful even more when you know that you were not saying that at all, and you just try to explain like, I didn't talk about that, like what's your problem, guys? And it's just like, it's a lot of pressure. So for that reason, I think I'm just gonna be out for a bit, but you still can follow Hoaka because I'm still gonna post on it. By watching this video, you can just reconsider the way that you just, what's your perception when you look at Instagram pictures in general, and also like think more about the intention of these people to post a type of picture. Lately, like it's been very difficult for me. I was trying to find myself, and so I was posting things that doesn't really represent me or something, because I don't really know like who I am anymore. I feel like you never know in life, but now I'm even more lost than any moment in my life. And so I don't want to, I just keep posting because I feel like I need to, because as I said, like I have the Hoaka pressure on me. Hoaka is really positive in my life, but also like it's a lot of pressure to have people counting on you. And so because of that, like I kept posting things when I didn't even know who I was. And so I was posting things that after all, like I'm just like, no, like that doesn't represent me. And now like I just want to take time to just think about like who I am. But I want to make sure that next time I start posting things on Instagram, it really does represent me. But as soon as I come back, like I might not be the same person at all. Like you might like me better or not, and it's not an issue. Like, what makes like a big pressure is that in life you're never perfect for anyone, so you'll never find someone who has the same opinions as you, who looks exactly as what you want them to look. And like, you know, nobody is perfect. And so it's the same for Instagram people, for the people that you follow. So if you love your boyfriend a lot, or like your friend or something, and you discuss about something and find out that you don't have the same opinion about this subject, are you just gonna be like, okay, we're not friends anymore because in this subject, sorry, but we don't agree? No, like you're not gonna do that. But on Instagram, that's what you do. Like, for example, if I talk about something and you don't think the same way as me, people are like, oh, unfollow, oh, I used to be a real big fan, but I can't believe you think that way about this thing and blah blah. And I'm just like, you know, I'm human, I have my opinions too, and I'm totally allowed to talk about it and discuss about it. And I don't mind discussing about my opinions with people that are really talking about it and that are respectful in it. But like, you know, sometimes it's just annoying because you talk about something and people just play with your words, and then you're just like, okay, I won't argue with you anymore, it's just not worth it. And so yeah, I talk a lot. But yeah, that's my video for today. So I hope everything is fine, and I might come back soon or not, and I'll keep posting on Hoaka, and wish you guys the best. So bye.